What's going on, gang? It's Murado Music with 3-piece TCG, Pirates TCG, and 2D. I've come to you already feeling defeated. I had to look down and make sure the mic was on. When I tell you I recorded this whole video almost, I'm talking about like second to the last match. Looked down, realized my mic wasn't on. Yo, I was done, son. And I'm so excited to bring you guys Newgate, okay? The new Newgate, the new. But God bless. So please hype the video up, smash that like button, finger pop the subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments. Let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. I am doing this one for you guys. It's my second one. You can see the t-shirt. Second one back to back. I probably ain't going to show all the matches. Probably ain't going to show everything I just did because God bless. But you will get a good, strong understanding of the list. Now, of course, it's all revolving around the new darling of red, and that's Rosinante, okay? Because what happens is we like to go first, search out whatever, okay? Next turn, turn 2, right? Swing 5 and 6 on Fox 26. Turn 3, we're going to swing 6, play ace, play swing 6. Turn 4, 6, play out Zoro, swing 8. Turn 5, we're either going to play out another Zoro, repeat the process with everything that's been on the board, or we can play a Newgate. But we have to understand when we play Newgate at 9 dawn, we don't have anything else going on. Yeah, you like that? We play Zoro, however, we still have 2 dawn available. So, and we got 8 cards that run that, and we also have 2 of the Igloo. So that's why we like them apples, okay? So just that's what's going on there. And then, of course, once we get to 10 dawn or more, well, just 10 dawn, then we can go ahead and start dropping Newgate. But yeah, so this is our search, just a searchable 2K can rush. We like to play Marco to... we like to play Marco to slow down certain matchups, right? And if we're going second, you can play your Marco and feel free to turn him sideways unless you want to be able to counter out or you don't have the counter, right? Because then Marco's going to be good. We got 1 of Luffy. For a majority of these games, well, for a good amount, we were running 2 Luffy, 2 Roger. We realized that Roger is who we definitely want to see. It's not a flavor card. It's a no, we want to see this card. So I'm almost even wondering if maybe we get rid of this Luffy and just run 4 Roger. But having a fifth alternative to our for a turn 3 play going first is good too, and it's something they got to respect, right? Ace is the place with the friendly Whitebeard folks. Okay, you guys already know that. Ronar is very great. Now this ace is dope. In certain matchups, you'll see me be able to play this ace and then be able to weaken 2 of their attackers, or excuse me, 2 of their would-be blockers. And then guess what? Those 2 blockers can't simply just be turned sideways and, you know, block out for free. Now they're going to have to catch some hands, right? And that's exactly what we're throwing. Now, outside of that, ace can, this one can, it's kind of felt... I feel like I'm giving you the gist of the list and the whatchamacallit because I've already done everything. But yeah, we'll get into that. But that's a great card. It's got rush. What we want to do is rush him down, okay? Newgate is just, these days it's a +2. The whole Dawn ×2, it's been power crept out. There's hardly anybody there. We could be running Lil Mama. We could be running a little Mama Otama, right? And that would be good. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe we could probably still do that. But, I mean, this is a searchable 2K. But anyways, we could be running that and then popping stuff, but we're not. We're just flat out not, okay? So there you go. Running 2 Goldie Roger for the majority, for a good amount of these matches, but we're going up to 3. This is how we end games always, because we always go to 0. Always go to 0. And then a suite of 4, 8, 12, 14 events. I can't even talk anymore. This is extremely impactful in the game because this teaches, this is the lesson you learn with Whitebeard. It's why I always tell people, play meta. Most efficient tactics available. Play meta first, okay? Understand why it works. And then understand what it loses to, and then you know how to beat it. But then you learn the lessons. With this one, you guys have seen me, and I hate saying this again because I already said it in the video that will never be seen or heard from, literally. The whole, I'm gonna take that hit. I'm gonna go to 0 because I know I want you to swing into me. I call it the whatever, the lullaby jutsu, hockey, observation hockey, all that bullshit. It came from playing Whitebeard. It came from learning Whitebeard because Whitebeard goes to 0, okay? And sometimes you take a hit or whatever, but it goes to 0 and then you count. Okay, I got 3 Dawn up. That can take 4. That's 8. That's 11k encounter plus blah, blah, blah. And then you know what you can do. You know what you can do. You lullaby them into swinging at you with everything because they do want to get you off the board when they can, right? And what are the chances you got 3 Dawn up in 3 events? Good. They're good. That's what they are. And then you clap back for the win. Well, Goldie Roger in this list is just phenomenal. And like I said, I might run it up to 4. Might run it up to 4. But those are the smashes, or that's the deck list. Oh, well, yeah, let's talk about it real quick. This one's great. Get rid of the 4, or excuse me, 7, 11, 15, 16 bricks. You get rid of that with those. That's cool. This is awesome. We're always going to be using this when we're going to go up to 4. This one's great when we just want to go to 3 and we don't fit those conditions yet. The Igloo. Igloo's good. Igloo's good in this list. I'm only running 2 of it, but Igloo's good. Why? Because on the turn that I play Zoro at 9 instead of Whitebeard and have nothing up, but I'm at 8k. Now I'm at 8k and I have 2 Dawn up for either one of these events or an Igloo that'll get anything and everything out of trouble. Even if they swing 12, okay? We're going to go up +3 and minus them 2. And, well, that would get this out of there. And then we just give them a counter after that. We'd be good from a Newgate swing even. You see what I'm saying? So that's that. But I'm giving you guys the expedited version. Let's get into these smashes, shall we? Before we do though, if you've been getting joy and or knowledge, or you feel sorry for me for having to record the same video twice, do consider joining that 3-piece Navy gang, smashing and finger popping, putting on that pressure. Big City Hooping for the whole shebangarang. I appreciate you guys keeping this boat afloat. K Design. Guys, all them cards. 3-piece TCG gets you 25% off your entire order. All the music you're hearing is from your boy. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Check and make sure we're good. All right. Our first match with this leader of ever all time is against none other than Stinky Diaper Baby. Okay. And yeah, so I built the list. Right now it's got the 2 Luffys and the 2 Goldie Rogers. And I'm like, all right, let's see if this works. This is a very, this leader in particular is something that you're worried about. It's the complete polar opposite of what Whitebeard is, right? Whitebeard is here for a good time, not a long time. This leader's here till next week, okay? Tip your waitress. We're going to be able to swing 6 and 6. We've got him down to 5. That's cool. They triggered into a blocker, which was #unfortunate. Ace can't attack. Yeah, I don't think I want to take a hit here. No. We're not doing that Whitebeard that we played back in the Gap, where you basically want to take all the hits and then just hang out at 0 life. That's not how I get down. That's not how I get down with this list. This one I've been blocking out. Because we're collecting the events along the way. And maybe I'll try that other style. I don't know if it's called Boatbeard or whatever. It used to be called something. Comment down below if you're an OG and you remember. But yeah, so now they're going to go ahead and trash a life. That sucks. That's very nice. Not. Okay, so here we go, gang. You guys remember me telling you. I'm going to get a card from them for free right there. Now we're going to swing 6, 8, and 9 to the face. We're not worried about the Kikunojo stuff. Normally, in a normal match where I'm not losing a life every turn, I would have probably just tried to like take care of Kikunojo, take over the board. This is crazy. Get rid of 2 cards. I'm going to get rid of that brick for sure, but I don't know if I'm getting rid of that Newgate. Yeah, we get rid of a marker. We get rid of a 1K. Why? Because we did our math. If you want to swing 19K to the face, buddy, be my guest. Oh, be our guest. put our knowledge to the test, okay? Put our hand, put our counter, put our events to the test. Oh, yes. Bars. Well, somebody come look at this. What did they have? They had a blocker. That was going to get you out of 1. Okay. 1 K encounter. They had counter. That would have, well, they would have blocked out a 1. I could have swung 7. That would have gotten him out of that. Then maybe this would have done something. I forget what this card does. But 9, 9. You know what I'm saying? And then if I would have, then I would still have rush. But yeah. Yo, I was like, did we do this? Is Whitebeard back? It reminded me of the old days, but let's see what we can. Let's just keep going. All right, going up against right after that one, going up against a Rosinante. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah. Okay, two searchers. They got the law from OP12. They got the promo law. We're gonna swing 5 and 6 on Fox 26. Okay. See what they got for me. Another search. God bless. They've gone through 20 cards. Am I crazy? Is it a 4 or 5? 20 cards. They've gone through the top 20 cards. If they don't see what they need to see, bad list. They got a bad deck. 6-6. Second match in life with this list, by the way. Okay, second match in life. So we're still kind of learning, but yeah. Now I've got another one hot and ready for him. If I drew into my Zoro, we could swing in there. We could be swinging into that face. And that'd be really nice. Because then they wouldn't be also, yeah, that'd be crazy sauce. Instead, we're going to just death by ace. Ace to the face. And that's fine. Because now we got Dawn up for guard points. But, yeah, let's see what they got. Well, I want to protect that guard. I want to guard point that. Oh, yeah, never mind. We do the igloo. Now you can't swing for free there, and you probably don't want to. Okay, so now remember I told you about that ace? Let's do that ace. Ace to the face. The ace race. Okay? The ace base race. -3 there. Now everybody needs counter. No free blocks. Fuck me. Free blocks. Damn, that bullet string, bro. What a great card. We got to put some pressure on him. We still got to put on that pressure. Can't be big city hooping without the big city pressure. Now they're going to Gamma Knife there. That card is going. I'm not going to waste a counter on it. That card is gone, son. Done, son. Get that counter out of here. Yeah, get that. Yeah, no way. We'd be lucky to, I was going to say, we'd be lucky to keep one of those alive, okay? Give one, take one. Are you going to block? You only got 2 cards in hand. Smart man. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and swing 6 there. See what we get. Play that. What was that? Okay, I was about to say, what the hell happened to my hair, dude? Okay, cool. That looks so weird when I look down over there. Anyways, we swung, and yeah. 9-6, I'm going to have to let him have that. Yeah. If we take a hit, they might be out of here. We're going to give them that, right? Make them feel comfortable. Comfortably uncomfortable, per se. No, we take that because then they can only go to 10 twice. And we can get out of that, and then we can get out of that. We're good. Yeah. Lullaby. Lullaby Jutsu. Lullaby Hockey. Conqueror's Hockey. Observation Hockey. There we go. Don't use it. Don't use it. We want them to swing with that. We want them to swing. We want them to use all of their Dawn. All of their Dawn. Please. Another blocker is A-okay with me, buddy. Check this out. Boom. Play that. 6 to the face. If that's a 2K, worst case scenario, that's a 2K. We still got it. That's an automatic hit, automatic hit, automatic hit. Game. Game. Oh, yeah. Whitebeard is back. Now, unfortunately, after this game, I did not switch it and take it straight to 3 of those. I still kept 2 for some reason, but let's keep it moving. All right, gang. Right after that one, we're going up against another one. One of the OG, como se dice. Oh, it did mulligan. Let me see what that mulliganed. Yeah, well, we almost got the same hand. Anyways, going up against another OG Emperor, right? Yonko. We're going to swing 9 to face. Really? All right. 6 on Fox 26. We're going to go ahead and counter out of that. Yeah. Go ahead and counter out of that. Now we're going to go ahead and swing 6. Okay, finally take. God bless. We got him down to 3 cards. Now, what's going on with this one, man? I keep checking now. I don't care. I will check continuously. We're going to swing 6 and swing 8. Now, we are hashtag big vulnerable to this leader for a number of reasons. One, they get big Kaido out there, they erase our board. That sucks. 2, they can use their leader's ability to just trash our life. That also sucks. And they're still powerful. They still got powerful units. So I was afraid that this one in particular may be a tough match for us. We can go ahead and get rid of that ace. We're not using that ace. Unfortunately, that ace would be great in against any other 2 pair out there. But against Kaido and King, they save themselves, right? Now we're still gonna do this just to see what we can get out of them. Skill check essentially. Because if we get a card out of their hand, that's great. But they're already at 10 Dawn, so it doesn't matter. Now we're going to swing 8 to the face. God bless, they get out of everything. 9. Okay, we got 2 Dawn active. We got a Rad Beam. We got Bad Manners and a Guard Point. Take it. Take the hit. Take the hit. Influence them. Influence them to go for game. Oh, you're not going to be able to do that, Jack. No, sirree, Bob. 9 to the face is automatic. The other 9 to the face is problematic. And we 16 them. That was mathed out. And you know what? They give us GGs because they're a good... Not all Kaidos are bad. It's not a cab. Some Kaidos are good. So what happened there is they had 3. And that could have gotten them out of this. But if that was the case, then this would have landed. And then this would have landed automatically. So, or this. We had options. We had options. But anyways, yo. I'm not making this shit up, right? This is crazy. This is crazy. Let's keep it moving. Gang, now we got ourselves a Boa Hancock. Get your cock out your hand or your hand off your cock. All right. Now, this is a leader I am inevitably worried about running into, or worried about inevitably running into. Why? Because they've got access to pudding. Yo, I couldn't have done that if I tried. Let's see how many cards we had. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and we had quite the curve. Quite the curve. We hit him with 9. We're about to hit him with 2 6s and then an 8 and a 6. Yeah, that was the time to drop it. And God bless. This is why we're concerned, okay? Now, typically, when you're playing blue against Whitebeard, you want to take me out to the deep waters. And then when you're about to go for game, you play pudding, and I go from a billion cards in hand to down to 4 or 5, whatever. And none of them are my, none of them are my events, and now I can't counter out. They chose this route. Hey, that's fine. Look at what we got back, though. Look at what we got back. When they did that, we went right back to that. That's crazy. Okay, so now it's 6 to 6, and we've already got a Zoro in hand. So we are literally hashtag ineffective Unaffected. That attack was not very effective. You see what I'm saying? Pokemon. Yeah, I hate that when the teachers used to be, we don't want to see you playing with your Pokemon cards. Pokemon. 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 There's not even an A. There's not even an A. A? Okay, we got to keep that alive. We can't keep it alive. This is rough. This is rough. And right now I'm thinking, you know what? We did our best. And maybe this list just isn't the list for this yet. This isn't even Moby Dick. This is a Decklist Newgate. Okay? This is a Decklist Newgate. It's not even final form. It's not even final form. But we got to play it out. No excuses. Play like a champion. Now, this is their chance, in my opinion, to stop developing and go for game. But I understand where they're coming from. They think, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just, I'm gonna go up to like 7, 8, 9, 10 life. This poor little Whitebeard's gonna be at 0 in no time, and then I'm gonna take him out. Right? Right? Wrong. Now check this out. We're swinging 8 to 5, and then we're going to swing a 9 to 5 Dolly Parton style. We've got no more life for them to take, okay? They're going to get out of that one. It looks like it. Yeah, they get out of that one. Now we're going to swing a 9 there. Now there, I feel like we should have continued to the face. Yeah, we would have just got a blocker, or maybe we would have got a life. But if we would have got a life and then we dropped this the next turn, they're out of there. They're out of there. Instead, we went there. Now, I understand that we're worried about them swinging 17 at us, because we can only go to 11, 15. But they would have had the game either way. Now, fortunately for us, they like to play with their food. Oh, yeah. They like to play with their food. They think they got it they think they're in here for the long game. Little do they know. Little big planet do they know. Okay, so now I imagine we're gonna start putting more life into their hands. Okay, they're probably still feeling safe for some odd reason. Yeah, use that block. This is their last chance to go for game. 17. Go to 12, we go to 16. That was their last chance to go for game. They chose to develop and go 3 life again. I promise you, Jack, that's the end of this game. And then for some reason, they waste all of this Dawn on here. I'm at 8. You're not doing anything with that. If you want to put 1 there, that doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. All of that needed to go here. 4, 5 plus 7 would be 13. 7? 5 plus 7 is 13. No, 12. 12 would have went here. I would have went to 12, and I would give it another one. You wouldn't have been on attack, but guess what? You're going to get the same difference either way. Yeah, I'm still going to get out of it. And now this. Oh, yeah. If you can't counter out of this, you are so dead. It's not even funny. Yeah. Couldn't counter out of a 6. Hashtag unfortunate. Shaku Yaku. Okay. One of these swings is going to take all 3 of that. And if they don't got it, they're taking another hit. Taking another lap. Oh, yeah. Somebody come look at this. Okay. 9 to 5. Dolly Parton. Make sure the volume's off. I don't know what I say in these videos. 9 to... Oh, wait. Okay, they're able to fix their hand again. Dude, they're really hanging on here. They're really hanging on here. Are they going to... They take, and now they're done. Swing 9. They don't... They do have it. Wow. They had some counter. They had some counter. GG. GG's were not exchanged on this day. You can't play with Newgate, dog. One thing you can't play with in this life is Newgate. No way, Jose. Keep it moving. All right, let's take it back. Right after that one, we're going up against a Roger. Roger, I can't even talk, bro. I'm so like spent today. Okay, so they got second. We want to, or we're going second. We want to go first. We like going first in this match because we want to beat Roger up early and often. And they really, I think they know that. I think they just understand that, like, yo, let's not let them do that because going second for Roger is actually easier ramp. It's easier to ramp. Now they got the Sanji out there. And what that Sanji's doing is just threatening the possibility of them being able to take a life and make their Roger be online. Okay. Marco, we're playing Marco out there. Marco can slow down the game, but Marco's also going to be turned sideways immediately. I promise you that. We're trying to put on that pressure. Okay. So here you made us go second, but guess what? Now you're still going to get that aggro. You're still going to get that pressure. Oh yeah. 6. Give him another 6. Give him another 6. And we got a Dawn active. Dang, we get the 2K. Okay, so it's 3-3. We took a life. Damn, 3-3, and we still took a life. Next turn we're able to play Row. Okay, and that's gonna be extra spice. Now they're not taking a life there, and I gotta wonder why. But I think they know it's gonna be a little while before they're ready to hang and bang. Give them the guard point. Yeah. Guard point that. Now here we go. Another 5. Okay. 6. Okay. Give them 8. Okay. Now here, I'm assuming they're going to take their last, they're going to develop and take their last life with Sanji and then try to do something, right? But or that's what they would normally do, right? But they're not at 10 yet. They only ramped once. This is the danger of going first. You don't it becomes harder for you to see your cards to ramp 2 times, right? You want to ramp twice. Get where you're going fast. They're going to go to 9. We could counter out of this one and take the next one. Or yeah. So I would imagine they would take out Ace. Okay, they're not worried about Ace. They said we're 9K body. We're not worried about that little pipsqueak. Now here, in my opinion, we got to get rid of that. Yeah, but you could play out homeboy and keep your 1 life. You could do that. Keep your 1 life. Keep it blah 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 whatever. But then they got their stuff online. We got some options. Let's just see what I do. We can swing for free here, but I'm thinking we go big swings and maybe take them out. We've got 4 Dawn worth of events to consider. So, okay, we're going to swing even there. Okay. Play that out. We can't do nothing. We're essentially setting up the next turn. We're saying, give me 1 more turn with this. Give me 1 more turn. All right. See how that goes for us, Jack. That's a easy. Well, we could Marco out of that too, but might as well. Okay. One of us needs to have a. We're gonna Marco that. Yeah. Keep it alive. Yeah. One of us needs to have a big guy. A big Roger. Neither one of us has it. All right. I am in the perfect space though. Oh, 17. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry about that. I had all this talk. Look, that's the difficulty in playing Shanks, man. That's the difficulty of playing Shanks. You play Shanks and then what? Oh my God. Now why didn't they do that? And why didn't they, when they were here, they could have played that. Okay, so they swung there to see what we would do. Countered. They could have played Big Roger and then Sanji, but that would have done nothing. Yeah. No, they couldn't even play it. They couldn't even play it. Yeah. 17 to the face. And just in case, one more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 makes it 17. This would take your whole hand to counter out of that. One more. One more to the face. Yo. You know what I'm saying? That's going. And if we would have went first, we would have really busted him up, in my opinion. I think we would have really busted him up. All right, gang. Going up against Ace. All right, Ace versus Pops. Gotta have my Pops. Okay, so we actually chose first too, which to me is crazy. We're just wanting to bust him up, something fierce. 6 to the face. All right, 6 to the face. Give me a card. Giving us cards. 2K. 2K for that. Like it, love it, want some more of it. We're going to counter out of that. Yeah. Now they're at 6, so they can Josu and then bounce it back, but we would have ability. Oh, yeah. We got ability, baby. Are we going to keep it alive? Keep it alive. Keep it alive. Let it ride. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 6 to the face. 8 to the face. Yeah. Got him down to 1. Okay. Hey, we got to show some ball game here. Ah, they got that out there. Damn it. Yeah, they're going to have that card. They're going to have it. All right. We got to let that go. We're going to give him 2K. We could have kept that alive. We could have kept that alive. We could have kept that alive. But then they would have swung there anyways. Yeah, then they would have swung there anyways. Okay. So here. Okay, so I remember this one right here. They're going to grab 5 billion more cards. I should have swung into this twice. Should have swung into this twice. Why do I swing into it twice? Because that's going to cost you a block. And then the next one's going to cost you 2 cards. 2 cards. We're trying to whittle away at that hand. Because that's how you win. Right? Or you let it go and then we have 1 less attack. I'm going to make a big mistake and just pass it back. Bars. We have 2 Dawn active. And this Igloo gets me out of this attack. Matter of fact, our circumstances right now, this would take me to 12, and this would take that down to 10. So you couldn't even attack Zoro if you wanted. Even if you were at 14. 12, 1K, and I'm out of it. And then you didn't turn that sideways. So keep that in mind moving forward. Here, yeah. Go ahead and take that. Yeah, now we're just looking for Goldie Roger. Here we go, gang. Here we go. Here we go. 6 to the face. You got to give me a card. They got 11. They could have had 9. 6 to the face. Okay. Now this one, they're going to go ahead and give us a card. Okay. Now, I wish I would have conceded right there because they got 2 cards, 3 cards. They just drew 3 cards. They're at 4 cards right there. Then 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so we decided to concede. 7 of these cards. Gang. Back when I said I should have swung into this because I could have survived this attack right here, right? Back when that happened, I wonder how many bricks they had. I wonder what they had. If they would have, and it would be completely understandable to protect that Josu. Do you know what would have happened if they had any less counter than they did? Like, even if they got that, no. I don't know what they would have gotten out of life. But yo, that was coming down to the wire still. Very impressive showing. Very impressive showing. We're gonna have to see what's going. I'm interested. Comment down below what you think. What you think, because I think they would have wanted to keep that alive, and that would have really jacked them up there. Would have really jacked them up. But let's keep it moving. Going on to the gang, out of the frying pan into the fire. All right. They're gonna give us Mary Goose. Okay, okay. They said, you know what? You're playing Roger, or Roger. You're playing Newgate. Nah, I'll give you Mary Goose. We'll give you a shot. We'll give you a shot. Okay, cool, cool. Please give me a shot. Give me a shot. I need some help in this OPTCG economy. I need a shot. Okay, so they're gonna go ahead and Garcia. Now, what's crazy is that I think if you want to heal the meta, right, and fix Emu, make it so that they don't get that stage for free. You know what I mean? The empty throne for free. They've got to find and develop it. That puts several more bricks in their list. That makes it so that they cannot just carelessly develop and just have all of this dawn late game. I think that's what really does it. I think if you take away, maybe we'll settle out of court for you being able to automatic Mary Goose and still have to find and develop the empty throne. Maybe that would make it fair. Here we're not taking hits. Yeah. No, we're not going to take no hits here. We're going to go ahead and, which is funny because I used to take all the hits. With Whitebeard, when I used to play Whitebeard, I took every hit. I took every hit they gave me. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll mess around and see how that feels. But for this run, I didn't want to do that. Okay. So, I had no ace, which is tough because they can't even get rid of ace. That's what sucks. Bars. Now they would have with this guy right here though. Actually, they definitely would have with Saint Cue Ball. Oh yeah, they would have gotten that ass. They would have taken us down. That would have been 7-4. Yeah, that would have been it. I mean, I could have got out of it, but yeah. Well, yeah. Anyways, here comes Zoro. And I'm going to go to the face. I think we're just going to the face. We want to keep... I want him to give me that event now, not later. I want it now. It's my event, and I want it now. Okay. They're at 9 Dawn. They also chose to go first, which is just like, hey, man, like, don't give me that much. Don't give me everything. Don't give me everything now. Yeah, they're not going to be able to KO Zoro. We have an ace available. We also, I think we just Newgate. One turn we go to 0. Then we play Homeboy and take them out. This is, if nothing else, gang, this is a great case study on what Emu would be without the empty throne. Now that is a terrible mistake. Yeah. And it doesn't matter either way because I was going to have counter either way. I'm going to have counter either way. So it's kind of doesn't matter. We're going to swing 9. Yeah, we're going to swing 9. Are we going to get rid of... I think we need to get rid of Cue Ball there. Are we going for 0? We're going for 0. Going for 0. They better not take. They take, they're trolling. Okay. Okay, well, we get a 2K. An event and a 2K. Now there, we could have gotten rid of Cue Ball, and then they would not have been able to swing into us. Now, that is a hashtag concern. That is a hashtag concern. Now, that is a 9K body instead of an 8. We would welcome their attacks to our leader at this point. And here he comes. Now, big mistake there. 1, they aligned the Dawn wrong earlier. Yeah, that's messed up. 2, they didn't swing. They could have swung empty, and that would have made that a 7. And then they could have swung again. That would have made it 7 going into 5. Now, we would still be able to just get right out of that. So that wouldn't have mattered, right? We would have been able to get right out of that. And then they would have swung again, and then we could have used that Josu. So again, kind of weird how they made mistakes, but they're inconsequential at the same time. I don't know. But yeah, look at this. Somebody come look at this. I don't know why they went to 0. They should have blocked. They should have blocked. And then, yeah. And so now I'm going for that because they just have a block. You're either going to give it to me or not. I wouldn't give that to me if I were them. And they do. Yeah. Yeah. And they're in a spot now where it's like virtually unplayable because they're at 0. And I am going to play Goldie Roger. This ain't gonna work. So yeah, this is why and how I think they should fix Emu. Because if they make it so that you've got to find the stage, again, like I said, now they've got a prop that might run 6 king pistol, 6 ping pistol, because you know, they want to get rid of the bricks of those stages that they have to find, right? One way or the other. But I mean, look, this is what it looks like. This is how tame. This is how doable it is when they don't have that stage. The stage is the problem. Yeah, you can swing, but then what? You've got, look at that. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy is even if they had 4 Dawn up, that is we play Goldie Roger out. And that is 2 events. First off, I'm gonna swing 6. That's an event. You're good. I'm gonna swing 9. That's an event plus something. Okay. I'm gonna swing 10. That's 2 events. You're already out of the game. You're already out of the game. They could have even had life. They could have had 4 Dawn up and a life or 2 probably. We would have still been in that ass. So, yo, you know what I mean? This is pretty dope. This is pretty dope. Now, what they're missing out on is getting rid of this body at a different time. That's what they really need to do. But let's keep moving. I got one more match for y'all. All right, gang. Woo-wee. We're going into overtime. Playing against Dracule Mihawk. I'll take first, please. Yeah. Now, Dracule Mihawk is the other big from OP14 in this newest meta, right? We're going to swing 5 and 6 on Fox 26. We're not getting our ace that we want. We want to go ace at the face. It's not happening yet. We didn't draw it yet, so I don't know what's going to happen, man. I don't want to take a hit from this guy. I know that much, but okay. I was going to say, I don't think we have a choice. Looks like we might have a choice. They're going to swing there. We can give him Marco, stay healthy. What will we see? We don't see what we want. We're going to go ahead and swing 6 and 7. Hey, 6, 7. We're going to swing 6, 7. We get him down to 3. It's 3-3 life. We got all the cards in the world. Okay, so they're going to bounce back that. They're going to make it so Homeboy can attack, I guess. I don't know. That really is not impactful at this point in time. And we're not getting our Zoro so far. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Okay. So now we can do that. We're still just going to go to face. We go straight to face. It's an ace to the face base race. And I'm glad we did it. Because look at that, man. I mean, I don't know. This is nuts. This is already a little bit too nuck and futz. All right, we got the counter. We got the counter. Okay. This is not the way we like to play this game at all. But we can go to 8, save a life. We got Bad Manners Kick Course, and we've got 2 2Ks. They're not, blocker law is not on yet. 1-1, baby. 1-2-1. 1-on-1 with the great one. All right. That freeze really chapped my ass. Because I was hoping to go to 0, play Goldie Roger, and swing 6, 10, and 13 to the game. For a game. All right. We're going to stay a little healthy. They're going to pass it back. Okay. Here's the score again. Similar situation. 1, 3, 4, 5K. Where's 5K? 5 Dawn and abilities. I can go, that's 4, that's 5, that's 9, 12, 15, 18. I got 18K encounter. Okay. So we're keeping it. We're just going to do big swing to the face. They take it. Okay. Now we get a 1K counter and ace. We're at 0. If they want to go for game, that's what we want them to do. We want them to go for game, leave nothing up. Yeah, go for game, leave nothing up. They freeze ace, unfortunately. That sucks. We're going to give them that. Okay. Now we got that igloo. That igloo's really going to help us as well. See what we get here. And I'm surprised. Honestly, I am surprised they didn't want to just go 21 Savage. Because they could have gone 21 Savage and still froze ace. So, yeah, let's see what they got. Okay, bounce that back. Bounce that ass, bitch. Okay, get it. Okay. Get a blocker Zoro, 2K Zoro. We're gonna give him that one. I think at this point we should give him an igloo to make the next one eat. No. Yeah, I guess we just give him that. 12. We got 13. All right. Put up or shut up. What do you got? I need a 2K. Why would they give up? Why would they give up? They blocked. They blocked. That's. I was like, wait, when? Yeah, I guess they're just having a good time. No, they had too many cards there. They had a lot of cards. I think if they didn't find this, and this is searchable, so that's like very understandable. But it was them taking Newgate offline for one swing, and Ace offline for 2 swings that really did that. Because I mean, Ace is a card that demands 2 cards, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That Ace would have, to survive the Ace hits, this whole little section right here, 1, 2, 3, 4 would have all been taken. For the Newgate hit, that would have been 4 more cards. That would have been, it had to have been 2Ks too. That would have been taken 3 2Ks, excuse me. So, like, yeah, it was freezing those that really slowed offense down and made it possible for them to do that. If they wouldn't have frozen this twice, we would have been golden. If they wouldn't have frozen this once, we would have probably been golden. But anyhow, let's go ahead and take it over just the list. Well, there you have it, gang. Oh, Newgate. Oh, Newgate, right? Oh, Newgate. I feel like the list is doing is probably just as good as it could. We're not even, this is Decklist Newgate again. This is Decklist Newgate. You just type in Dick. You're looking for Dick. This is what you'll find. Now, but check this out. If you have 1 or less life cards, your Newgate and all your characters with Whitebeard get plus 2K power. So if we were doing that, like let's just say we're doing that, our list would have to look a lot more different. Then we would be playing a lot more of these, I think. Yeah. Look at this bitch ass teach. Backstab and ass teach. You made trash 1 red character card with 4,000 or more. Draw 1, then this character gains +1 during this battle. Yeah, he's killing Thatch. That's what it is. You cannot add life cards to your hand using your own effects this turn. Oh, why weren't we using that earlier? Oh yeah, that's amazing. That's a great card. Yeah, let's do a quick little mock-up, little run-up real quick, okay? So we'll go ahead and get rid of this card. We like Atmos or we like Speed Jill? I think Speed kills. We'll go with Speed kill. We can't get rid of Zoro. We could get rid of Ace. Ace didn't really do too much, and it was just Brick City. We're trying to run these. Trigger play this card is crazy. We want Thatch too, though. Thatch was awesome. Look at this big Beluga. Little Orange Jr. This would be crazy. Give your leaders up to 1 rest at dawn. Rest this character KO one of your opponents 5,000 or less. That if it was 6, that'd be great. That'd be great. But we don't have room for more bricks in my opinion. Old days, we used to run this. And what? Then what? We get rid of Zoro? Get out of here. Nah, that's just too damn tough. This is probably an automatic. But Marco really helped us too. Yeah, I don't know, gang. I don't know about that. This character be KO'd by an effect. Instead, you may trash an event or stage card from your hand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, if we take it back to, I think that this would be the flex spot right here, because it did help here and there, but yeah, I wonder if that would do something in different cases. But everybody's 6K power. Everybody's 6K power. Maybe we wind up running more, because right now we're only running 4 2Ks. Now, if we did this blocker instead of this one, we would be able to swing 8 and then that. But this would never be a swinger, right? But I guess that wouldn't matter, because everything we play is like... What if we did that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Now we'd have more blocks early. So if we're going second, we put that out there first. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be a good list. Let's see. Let's just type in rush, okay? Don't all come at once, right? We got a lot of rush cards in this. Oh, yeah, we got some options. Look at that. Okay, give one of your opponent's characters minus 1K. That's pretty crazy. No, that doesn't work for us. That could be good. That could also be good. Shank's daddy. That could always be good. This could be good. This could be used. You may trash 2 cards from your hand. I don't know about that. Swap the base of that selected, blah, blah, with your leader during this battle. Not during the turn, during the battle. We'd probably never play Big Shanks, right? We'd probably never play Big Shanks. That's too slow for us. Too much. Right? Yeah, I don't think we would do that. I don't think we would do that. But yeah, 6,000 base power. Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If we had like Zoros in here, we could play these out and we could like have a little mini rush game there. That could be crazy. Yeah. Wait, Portkus D-Ace with 6,000 base power, gain rush during this turn. Could we do these? Could we, what is this? If I put red navy, could we do the GARP package or the whatever? Boy. No. Where are they at? If you have a Sabo or Monkey Luffy on the field, one of your characters gets -3 turn to turn. That's cool. What if I put P? Would that just give me... Oh, no. Just... These are all Navy, right? Is Luffy in here? Okay. You may rest 4 Dawn cards, play up to 1 Sabo or Ace with 6,000 power or less from your hand. But no, but that's a brick. That's a brick. I gotta do that at 8 Dawn? I gotta do that at 8 Dawn? If you have Sabo or Luffy on the field. Okay. Who else? Where's the this is the Sabo. You may rest one of your Dawn cards as character and up to one of your Monkey D. Luffy and up to one of your Portkus Ace with 6,000 power base gain rush. So you could play this and that, and then everybody gains rush. What is their ability? Give up to one of your Sabo or up to one of your Ace plus 1K. So they'd all be swinging 7. Grandpa Gart, man, I've just got done watching him beat up spoiler. Got done watching him beat up Kuzan, which is nuts, dude. Old man still got it. Yeah, I don't know, gang. Cause the only other thing is like we got Whitebeard. We got Whitebeard. I'll save this right here What other rush would we want to put though? We got to put a rush in here, right? Let's go back to rush. I think this, well, 2 of your opponents. That's really good. Yeah. I can't think of anything right now. I think this would also be really good, though. I think this would also be really good. Maybe so. This would give us a Dawn. We don't necessarily need that. What if we did this? There we go. Just rush City. Rush them down. Throw them around. Come on, defense. Work. All right. And then we clear deck. And then we... Am I getting too far ahead? Am I getting too far ahead? We did this. Well, hang on. We'll load all Newgate, right? And then we'll go ahead and do Navy, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that just a promo card? I guess that's just a card that we could play. No. That's cool. I just realized your Navy later. Oh, we're playing this. We're playing this. I don't know if we're doing this for Newgate, but we're definitely going to play this next. Yeah, because this works off of this. You see what I'm saying? Yo, my phone's blowing up, dog. Trap jumping off the line. Yeah, but now we got to get rid of virtually everything else. Right? Now it's not even the same list anymore. Nah, yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Sanji's got to go for sure. Actually, we're already almost there. We're almost there already. What would we get rid of? These are bricks, so we got to keep this. Would we get rid of this? No way. No way. No way. Gotta get rid of that. I mean, yeah, I think it's just too much. Hashtag much too much. That's crazy though. That would be a crazy list. That would be a crazy list. We would get down to 0. We would rush him down. I don't know, gang. Maybe we'll do that next. We'd have to get rid of... We got 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, so we got to keep all of these. Maybe we get rid of one of this. And then what kind of 2Ks y'all got? Because this ain't doing nothing anymore. So we'll put 4 of that in there. And this is, we're not even doing that no more. That's a 2K. Trash a character, give up to 1 Dawn card to your leader or one of your characters. Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah, we're doing that. Hey. Stranger things. Stranger things have happened. I don't know, gang. We might need to check that out. Now, do they have Straw Hat or it's just Navy? It's just Navy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll stop it there. We'll stop it there. This is the Newgate Navy. I'm gonna call that Newgate Navy. I don't think it's gonna work, but we're definitely gonna give it a shot. I don't think it can do it, but we're definitely gonna give it a shot. Anyways, gang, that's going to do it for us at 3-Piece TCG. Pirates TCG. Love you guys. Love yourself. Respect others. I will see you in the next one, okay? Live in your purpose, on purpose, and get through that freeze in one piece, all right? One piece? One piece? One piece. See you in the next one, gang. Peace. 3-Piece. Does it 3 pieces? Because it's like peace. Peace. No, peace. It is 3-Piece. Peace. 3-Piece. You hold up 2 3s.
Stuck up in it. Stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang, for the love of the money and fame. I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang, for the love of the money and fame. I can tell I never could change.